This is Digimon Beatbreak. We've got a new trailer, monster reveals, character introductions, creative staff information, and a ton more that were revealed on August 1st, Odaiba Day, so let's discuss. Let's talk the story, the world scenario, or at least what we can make out from the August announcements. Quote, E-Pulse, which is generated by human thoughts and emotions, was used as the energy source for the AI support device Sapotama. Digimon are living beings that evolve by consuming E-Pulse. Tomoro Tenma is drawn into an extraordinary experience after meeting Gekomon, who suddenly appears from his Sapotama. While living together with Kyo Sawashiro and other members of the bounty hunting team Golden Dawn, Tomoro renews his resolve. What new future will be forged by humans and Digimon? It looks like our series takes place in a world where everyone owns an Alarmo. I guess it's more like a Alexa. The Sapotama appears to be your smart device, vitality sensor, alarm clock hybrid, curiously shaped like a Digi-Egg. Is this the Digivice for the season? The city shown in the trailer is beautiful and powered by the energy Sapotama extract from humans. It reminds me of Dentech City from Mega Man NT Warrior. At the 45-second mark, we see people using their Sapotama like smartphones on their commute, showing them video and other distractions. There's something unsettling and absurd about these giant egg things. I kinda love it. It seems to me like there may be some commentary on how much of ourselves we are giving away to our devices, to these social media companies, and to the tech overlords who run them all. I've long been hoping to see a Digimon series go deeper with the idea that humans can act like batteries for digital monsters. Since Series 1, the spirit and emotions of humans have been powering Digimon to help them evolve. What if we took that premise to a creepier place? What if humans were being exploited for their life energy or their E-Pulse? The question I have for now is, who is in charge of the Sapotama? Is a Digimon responsible for the infrastructure where humans power a city? Is it a human exploiting his fellow man? Maybe I'm wrong about this and they decide to portray Sapotama and the city as this purely utopian thing, but throughout the trailer I get weird vibes. The indifferent and zombie-like faces of some device users, Tenma questioning if it's really ideal, instead calling it all boring. We also know that our heroes are part of a team, Golden Dawn. Quote, we're a cleaner team that handles the heinous Digimon incidents that are happening unknown to the world. We have this team scenario not unlike Data Squad/Savers, which I'm super into, though unlike that series, everything from Beatbreak's key visual to the clothes our new characters wear communicate to me that Golden Dawn is a far more scrappy, low-budget operation. Are they somehow off the grid? In a world where everyone else is online, why are Kyo and Makoto dressed like they're from a different age? And I'm interested to learn what rogue Digimon are doing in this series. If it does turn out that heinous Digimon are preying on humans, does that mean it's in Gekomon's nature to also feed on humans? We see a shot of Gekomon chomping down on someone's arm. Are the Golden Dawn Digimon working to save humans despite their nature? Will enemy Digimon judge Gekomon and the others for siding with humans, with their prey? This is what I love about Digimon. The playbook goes out the window each series. They take a few core concepts, humans and Digimon partners, evolution, something technology, and then they completely rewrite the rules and world scenario for every new anime. At this moment in time, I'm liking what I'm seeing, though I'm not in love. Maybe controversial here, but I'm not a super fan of these Digimon designs. Is it just me or do they feel more like Appmon? I don't hate them, but Gekomon doesn't immediately spark joy in me the way Gamamon did, or Vmon did. Great new Digimon design? Yes, absolutely. Great new franchise mascot? I'm not sure yet. We had seen Tomoro Tenma and Gekomon prior to the Odaiba Day reveal. I like them. Tenma has those goofy Crocs, but as a Kingdom Hearts fan, I have a soft spot for the oversized shoes, and I think the glasses instead of goggles is really fun. But we've now met Reina and Pristomon, Makoto and Chiropmon, Kyo and Murasamemon. I really dig the human designs. Reina is about what I had envisioned as a teammate of Tenma's, but Makoto and Kyo caught me by surprise. These two look like they come from a different era, from the past specifically. I don't think they're going to be time travelers or anything, but I wonder if their decidedly old-fashioned dress code is trying to communicate that they're seeking a return to simpler times or something. Makoto's got that Armin haircut from Attack on Titan, and Chiropmon may be my favorite new Digimon of the bunch. Kyo's larger Beastman type Digimon is an interesting surprise, Murasamemon evokes Leomon, and the mature form hints at some degree of seniority and experience compared to the other Digimon and Tamers. Again, my first reaction to these designs is in no way indicative of the quality of the series. I wasn't impressed with the Appmon designs, but I think that's a top 3 Digimon anime story-wise, And on the flip side, I was in love with the Gamamon, Jellymon, and Angoramon designs, but wanted more from that series story-wise when all was said and done. In terms of what else we learned, we know more about the creative staff now. Takahiro Kojima is the character designer. As far as my research shows, he is typically a key animator, and to the best of my knowledge, this is his first time in a character design role. This strikes me as a high-stakes role and kind of a risky move on Toei's part. Being responsible for designing the all-new characters for the 10th Digimon anime, and to be honest, I'm kind of surprised a relatively unknown, unproven key animator has been given the character designer role. Could it be that the reason these new monster designs aren't connecting with me is because we have an all-new designer who stepped up and is going in an all-new direction? The other key leads on the series are absolutely not unknowns. Beatbreak's series director is Hiroaki Miyamoto, who directed on over 300 episodes of One Piece and a handful of episodes of Dragon Quest: The Adventure of Dai. Miyamoto was assistant director on One Piece Baron Omatsuri and the Secret Island. That's the 6th One Piece movie directed by Mamoru Hosoda, an animation legend who was the director of the Digimon Adventure short film and our war game, the middle part of the Digimon movie. So Miyamoto's proximity to One Piece and to Mamoru Hosoda has me very optimistic. But perhaps most exciting, the series composition, which basically means head writing job, is being handled by Ryota Yamaguchi. He was once the series composer for Digimon Savers/Data Squad, meaning he was responsible for the core story outline. He also handled series composition on Blue Exorcist, wrote 22 episodes of Metabots, contributed to Ranma and Sailor Moon. He also wrote the screenplay for the Digimon Savers movie, which I reviewed last summer and happened to adore. So while the character designer is not new to anime but is new to that role, Beatbreak's director and lead writer are industry veterans who have either rubbed shoulders with the greats like Hosoda or worked directly on successful mature Digimon stories like Savers. So in summary, while I'm not personally a big fan of the new Digimon designs, I think the world scenario is plenty fascinating. The resumes of the people working on this show have me incredibly intrigued, particularly series composer/lead writer Ryota Yamaguchi, who worked on Digimon Savers and Metabots, among other classics. Series director Hiroaki Miyamoto, also having been assistant director on a Mamoru Hosoda film, is no joke either. That's serious Digimon street cred. So that's all I know about the new series at this moment. As we get closer to launch and learn more, I'll be sure to cover it, and when the show premieres in October, you can expect me to be there with an episode 1 review. So subscribe if any of that sounds good to you. And if you're new to the channel, if you're hungry for a new futuristic digital monster story, let me remind you that I wrote my own anime-inspired novel, Dot Monster Revolution, meant to evoke the monster tamer stories of the early 2000s like Digimon, Metabots, and Monster Rancher. It's on Kindle digitally and available in paperback, and I did an audio reading of the first chapter, which is on my second channel. I'll have links below to check all of that out. Share your thoughts on Digimon Beatbreak in the comments. Go check out my last video. It's a retrospective look back on the Digimon Adventure finale 25 years later, going over why I think it's one of the best endings in anime history. So take care, happy belated Odaiba Day, and see you in the next video.